Hi guys, welcome back to Carnivore Claire, where we talk about all things meat-only diet. Well, meat and cheese and butter and salt and fats. Pretty much it, really, isn't it? So in today's video, I want to talk to you about three reasons why I think a carnivore diet is a really good idea for you. So if you are on the fence, you haven't started yet, but you're really interested, you've been watching a lot of videos about it, and you're thinking, is this really a miracle diet? Is this worth doing? Then this video is for you. But just quickly, it is not a miracle diet. It does have its ups and downs, as you can see in the last video that I published, but it is also kind of a miracle in some of the things that it's done. No inflammation whatsoever, getting stronger and stronger by the day. So let's get into the three reasons that I think we should be on this diet. So you're going to have to excuse me because I'm exhausted. I've had 2 hours sleep. I'm just not sleeping very well at the moment. And I keep not filming. That's why there wasn't a video last week. And I've just I'm telling myself now, you just got to get on camera whether you're tired or not. So I'm going to give you the three things and I'm going to give them in the order of impact. So the most impact will be the last one, I think. The first one is in order to lose weight. A lot of people come to this diet in order to slim down in a way that is easy for them. We've all tried the fad diets. We've tried everything. I've done Slim Fast, Weight Watchers, Slimming World. I've tried dieting on my own. I've done it all. And when you do it while you're eating carbs, it is so difficult because the cravings are really bad. So people come to this diet because it's actually really easy. And that is because fat satirizes, is that right? Satirizes, you know what I mean. It makes us feel full up. And so we don't have to eat so much and we can go really long periods without eating. Once a week, every week, I do a 24-hour fast. Last week, I barely even noticed it. I went and visited a friend and by the time I come home, it was time to eat again anyway. In order to lose weight, it can be really beneficial. At least that's the theory. So weight loss is not a given on this diet. And I personally would not do this diet if weight loss was the only thing I was trying to achieve. For me, there are other reasons why I'm on this diet, and the weight loss is just an added benefit really. But weight loss isn't consistent on this diet. It comes and it goes. It can get very frustrating, but when you can manage to lose weight on it, it is phenomenal. In the last 2 months, I have lost 26 pounds on this and I'm feeling like it's really slow because the first month I was on the diet, I didn't lose a thing. And then I lost like 20 pounds really quickly. And then the other 6 pounds really slowly. And it can be frustrating, at least on the carb diets. When you're dieting properly, you see a consistent 1 to 2 pounds a week. And that's not happening here. So you have to take the weight loss where it comes. But when you do, you're going to see some really good results. If you look back to my very first video on this channel and look now, you will see a little bit of a difference. It's not major, but it is in the right direction. But as I say, I would not do this on its own. But if you've struggled with weight loss in every other kind of way, then this might be a way that works really well for you. The next reason to be on this diet, which is a bigger reason than weight loss, certainly for me, and that is to improve your health, specifically if you have chronic health issues. Like if you are obese and you want to lose weight, then that is going to improve your health in itself. I've certainly seen that with just 26 pounds. But if you have chronic illness, maybe you have extreme fatigue, your muscles might be on fire, you might have the inflammation from fibromyalgia, you might have MS, something like that, then this diet is going to be phenomenal for you. It's really, really going to be huge. So I've spent 16 years being ill with ME, chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, you name it. 3 months on this diet and my inflammation levels are extremely low now. I used to get extreme flushing on my face and my pores were huge, and it just, I've shown the pictures before, it does not look good. But look how clear my skin is now. It's probably partly due to the water that I'm consuming. I'm drinking a lot more water now, which is flushing me out. I'm also doing weekly fasts, which is also flushing me out. It's just fantastic. There's lots of other benefits you can get through your health. Your mental health will improve. Now, I've been struggling with mine, but that's not because of carnivore. I think that's just because of my situation at the moment. But a lot of people are seeing really huge benefits to their mental health. And when the mental health is improved, everything else improves, especially with chronic illness. If you've got a happy mind, you're going to be in a better mindset to deal with your chronic illness. And that's going to reduce the symptoms that you have. And then add in this diet, it's going to reduce your symptoms even more. So unfortunately, it does mean staying on the diet for life. It's not something you can just do for a few months and then you're going to feel better from it. You will feel better from it in a few months, but as soon as you come off it, you're going to go back to baseline. So it is a diet that you do need to be on for the rest of your life if you are chronically ill. There are a few channels out there that have shown that they have repaired their chronic illnesses. Cabana Chronicles is one of them. She has MS and she has completely reversed her MS, much to the chagrin of her neuroscientist, neurospecialist, neurologist. That's what I'm thinking of. My brain fog is still here because I haven't slept. So do check her channel out. I will leave a link down below. She actually has a conversation on her channel with her neurologist, which is very interesting, and he would not budge. I think she just released a video talking about how he told her she's an anomaly. She is a freak of nature because this carnivore diet has worked, rather than accept that the carnivore diet is helping lots and lots of people because it doesn't fit within their scientific understanding. He says that she is a freak of nature. It just happened to work for her. It won't work for anyone else. I just don't know what to say to him, except open your mind. Open your mind. And the third thing, which is probably the most impactful, certainly for me, is that the carnivore diet stops all cravings. Now that deserves a caveat. It will stop all cravings as long as you're not eating any carbs. So when I was first on the carnivore diet, I was still having bananas and avocado and I was still getting cravings, and it was still a struggle to maintain my proper diet. However, once I stopped all carbs, within 1 to 2 days, all my cravings disappeared completely. I just don't get those cravings anymore. And if you are someone who has a lot of food noise in your head, obese people get this a lot, I certainly did, where you just are constantly thinking of food. It's like a drug addict who's constantly thinking of their next fix, or an alcoholic who's thinking about where can I get my next bottle of wine from. Food, it's exactly the same. It's in your head. It's constantly, you're either eating, thinking about eating, having just eaten and just thinking about your next meal. It is just constant. And when you are constantly thinking about it, when you've got that noise in your head, you are eating so much more than you need to. You are constantly grazing, and I'm speaking from my own experience here. I really am. I was constantly grazing and the weight was going up and up and up and up. And it just felt out of control. It felt like I could not control it. And I would have periods where I would cut out sugar, and that really helps actually, even if you're still on carbs, but you cut out artificial sugar, that is going to reduce your cravings. But the cravings were still there, and nothing I did would satisfy me. And so I was just eating and eating, and often when I would be in a crash, a fatigue crash, I would want sugar in order to lift me up. But it was really bad because I would have that sugar to lift me up, and then 10 minutes later I'm crashing again, and then my body's reacting because I've put poison in my body and making me even more ill. It was no good, it was no good. So when I came on the carnivore diet and I got rid of my cravings, what happened when those cravings went was the noise in my head went. I no longer think about food all day long. I think about it when my stomach is empty, when it might be growling, or when I'm feeling really faint and I need to eat. It's the only time I forget to eat now, and I really thought that was not something that would ever come out of my mouth. But here we are. It has, and it does. I've gone like 30 hours without eating by accident, not even fasting, just like not being hungry. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful to not have that noise in my head. It's opened up my world to be able to think of other things. I've got loads of free time now because A, I'm not eating constantly, and B, that noise isn't in my head. It has probably made me overthink in other areas of my life, but I think it can only be positive that the noise is gone. I really cannot emphasise how huge a benefit that is, having no food noise, having no cravings, even above reducing my inflammation, above the weight loss, just feeling in control of my body again is something that nothing beats that. It just doesn't. So if you are on the fence, let me know down below. Give me a like, comment, subscribe for more videos like it, and I will catch you in the next one. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can do. That's a little tip because this channel is not monetized yet, so that would be really, really helpful. Share the video out, do all the things, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.